you know, we have rhetoric all over the country regarding the profession of teaching. We expect teachers to solve the world's problems in a classroom, but we don't pay them according to what their responsibility is. And I want to say that again. We expect teachers to solve the problems of the world in the classroom. We expect them to cure the ills of society in the classroom, yet we have teachers today in Illinois that live under the federal poverty level. We're going to change that this year too, and we're going to call a bill today in the Senate that would establish a minimum wage for teachers. You know, none of these things...
And that would take time to phase in.
Over 5 years, yes. So none of these things are going to solve that problem, you know, just like that, but a concerted, ongoing effort to lift up the profession and say that they're valued, that's what we're after here. And so far, it's been a bipartisan effort this year, which is different than the previous years when we've tried this.
Yes and no. It faces opposition, too.
Sure.
In the House, so say it gets out of the Senate. I expect it might. If it gets to the House, Representative Tim Butler of Springfield recently made a comparison. He said that in Illinois, the average teacher salary, I know you said some teachers make less than, but the average teacher salary, I believe he said was north of $60,000, 63 or something.
Not in his district, it isn't.
Not in his district, but an average, and then he compared it to Missouri, a bordering state where it's much lower, almost half the average teacher salary there. Is that a fair comparison? And if not, how do you counter?
No, it isn't, because in the southern part of the Senate district that I represent, teachers are leaving Illinois to teach in Missouri because of a higher salary. So, you know, a couple of things here.
This is the original component.
Sure. So a couple of things here. You know, it is indisputable that a teacher is worth more than $32,000 a year. If anybody believes that's not the case, they should stand up on the floor of the Senate, and Representative Butler should stand up on the floor of the House and say that he doesn't think that a teacher's worth $32,000 a year. We should establish a base pay in the state. We did it in 1980. The law hasn't changed. It's $10,000. The law says teachers should be paid no less than $10,000. We're simply raising that wage to what I think is appropriate for 2020, which is when the bill would take into effect.